Yo, what is up, everybody? Thank you so much for tuning in to my life. Today, we are going to be talking about Steam. Now, for those that aren't gamers or don't know, basically Steam is a place where you can buy video games for your computer, and then it basically just holds them and you can launch them from there. And there is a lot of games, and I'm basically just going to be going through the games I have and kind of rating them and showing just how much time I spent as a kid. Mind you, I have not been on Steam other than like 1 or 2 games with friends for probably 4, maybe 5, but I think like 4 years I haven't really used Steam. But when I was a kid, especially in like middle school, high school, a lot of my friends, I was an only child, so my friends, a lot of them, the way we got together was we played online. And after a while, certain games just got boring, and we'd always be looking for, what's the next best game, and that kind of stuff. So we ended up with a decent amount of games. We kind of shared who bought what a lot of the time, but I'm pretty much just going to be going through each game. So here's just a quick overview of Steam. And yeah, as you can see here, I have the most time spent in Terraria. Spent a lot of time in that for quite a while, just because it's one of those games where you just kind of explore. Then yeah, Duck Game, definitely my favorite game. I kind of wish that was on there first. Portal 2, amazing game. That was actually my 3rd and 4th playthrough, was both on here, and then kind of the rest of them. But yeah, we got the Age of Empires. Used to play that with my friend Steven back in high school, so that was nice. Besiege is a game where you like build up, you basically build your own sieging weapons, so that's actually really fun. It takes a lot of work though. This one, honestly, don't even remember. I don't think I've ever played this game. Brawlhalla, if you're a Brawlhalla person, you know Brawlhalla. It's like the most comparable game is Smash Bros, but it's pretty different than that. I have not played, this one didn't really play. Cobalt was a really good game. It's a robot PvP game, so that was really interesting. I've not played this through that. I bought them all together because CSGO was really big, but then my computer couldn't run CSGO, so I couldn't even play. So that was kind of unfortunate. And then Dig or Die, super good game. Highly recommend. It's a great party game. But it's similar to Terraria, except you have to keep digging. That's very interesting. Don't Starve and Don't Starve Together, same game, just one's multiplayer. Very good resource collective game. Duck Game, probably my favorite game on this list right now. It is super great. It's a PvP game, but you're both ducks, and it has some weird physics and stuff. The Escapist, great game. You just escape jail, but there's a lot of stuff going around. Golf with Your Friends is oddly hard on the computer. My computer never ran it well, but I've watched other people play it, and it's really good. And again, this through that have never played, but I've heard they're good, so you can check them out. Human Fall Flat, great game, puzzle solving game. It's a great game, puzzle solving game, super fun. I Am Bread, the most rage-inducing game I have on my Steam library. Super annoying, but a good game to play through if you're ready to get frustrated at levels. Things should work and they don't. Basically, you just become toast, but it's a huge problem-solving game. I don't really remember this game, but I remember it being fun. That's all I remember about it. I think it has to do with spaceships. I don't really remember. King Arthur's Gold, great game. You're basically sieging another tower, and you get to pick your weapon class. Never played the Left 4 Deads. Lego World was super fun. Didn't play it very much, though. Just wasn't my thing. Same with Machine Craft. They're both similar building type games. Magicite, super great game. Every time you play, it's a different level, basically. So it's a different setup of how the game works. So that was really fun. Minecraft Story Mode, never finished it. Should have. Very well animated. Loved it. Move or Die, this is an amazing party game. You always have to keep moving, and there's different mini games within the game, and it's just whoever wins. Never played that, wanted to. Nuclear Throne, again, very similar to Magicite, changes all the time, but it's kind of just different. The levels don't necessarily change, it's just where opponents are and that kind of stuff. Plague Inc., great game to play by yourself. Just sit down, see if you can take over the world. Portal and Portal 2, probably the best game I've ever played. The 2 best games I've ever played, especially Portal 2. Prison Architect, similar to Escapist, except the opposite. You have to build the prison, which is a lot of fun, a lot of really good challenge. I don't think I've ever played this game or this game. Risk of Rain and Risk of Rain 2, highly recommend Risk of Rain 2. Risk of Rain was tough for me, very fun though. You're playing and you're trying to find, you basically try to find this, I don't know, it was like a spaceship that crashed basically, but it spawned a boss, and as you go, you upgrade. Really good game. Do not remember Robocraft. Rocket League, y'all know Rocket League. I have it on here just in case I ever get to play it, but I probably never will. Roguelands, I do not remember. Scrap Mechanic, amazing game. You build a lot of stuff. Very good technical based game. Shell Shock Live, highly recommend if you're playing a game with friends. You're 2 tanks and you get to level up your tank in a different way. So you get to choose kind of what is better about your tank, and you get different bullet types. Super fun. Civ 5, great game. Very similar to the top of the list, the Age of Empires. Very similar to that. Skyforge, don't remember. I don't think I ever played Smite. Speedrunners, another great party game. It's a 2D run-through game. Basically, you're just trying to stay at the front. You're basically racing, and there's like power-ups that you can use to slow down other people. Stick Fight, amazing game. Very weirdly coded. Like, there isn't an end. You just keep playing. Super fun, though. The physics are crazy. The guns are crazy. Never played Stone Shard. Subnautica, great game. I got it in beta. Super fun. Aqua exploring world. A lot of cool building, exploration type game. Team Fortress, I'm not a fan. It's, typical. You're trying to get to another side. Enemy, one team versus another team. Terraria, as you can tell, great game. A lot of exploration, a lot of ability, but it's really up to you. It's one of those games you kind of just have to have motivation to play. There isn't a clear storyline. You're just kind of playing. I don't think I've ever played Time of Dragons. Tournament Match, weird game. Very strange game, but fun. Weird. Town of Salem, very similar to Mafia, but just kind of on the computer. Trove was another weird one. Spent an odd amount of time playing it. Wasn't really that fun, but played it with friends, so it was alright. UCH, still play to this day. Amazing game. It's a level building game, so each player gets to add to the level to build traps and make it difficult enough that other people can't through, but that you can. Unturned, I don't recommend, and I do not recommend Who's Your Daddy. Very strange game. Basically, you're the baby, and you're trying to find a way to die, and it's a 2-player game, and the dad is trying to prevent you from dying. Very weird game, but we played it a lot because it was weird and it was fun. So that is all 188 of my Steam games. I was going to go and figure out the price and approximate value of all of this, but let's just say it is well into the hundreds. A lot of these games were $20 each. Some are probably 15 to 20, I would say, for almost every game on this list, except for these packs. So yeah, maybe even 1,000. I don't know. I spent a lot of money doing this, and it was a passion of mine. It was all I did. So made sense at the time, and some of them are free. There's a decent amount of them that were free. So balance. But I had a lot of fun with it, though. Definitely not the lifestyle I live now. A lot more, I'm doing my disc golf, and pretty much Rocket League is the main game I play, trying to advance in that. So yeah, that is my Steam library. I just wanted to go through it and get your, if you're thinking about getting any of these games, go ahead, put it in the comments down below. Let me know if you have any questions about the game, and just kind of to go through it and to, I guess, just get it out in the world that I have this Steam library. If you want to play them with me, I honestly probably won't be free, and I don't think my PC can run them because my PC is crazy and I don't trust it to not shut down. But hopefully when I get a PC, that's the other thing, you just own them forever. So when I can even like hand this Steam account to someone else and they can play. But anyway, if you're looking to buy a game, when you're thinking about buying thing, and this is kind of with anything, this was my main point throughout this whole thing, is that sure, I spent a lot of money doing this, but I got a lot of value out of each game. I got to play with other people, I got to have fun, and it's kind of like going to an amusement park, except better, because amusement park costs I don't even know, $10 to get in now, something crazy like that, plus food, whatever, and you spend the day with friends. Well, for me, that was gaming. I spent, $15-20 on a game, and I could play it for a month straight with my friends, and then maybe we didn't play it for a long time, but then if I wanted to pick it back up, I could. So to me, it was worth it. Let me know what you think in the comments down below while you're there. If you could leave a like and subscribe, that would be incredible. It's free, it's easy, you can always change your mind, it super helps out the channel. And that's all I got for today, so as always, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.